Yeah, good morning, everyone. So yesterday, market international market had shown some positive trend, mainly driven by the inflation data, which came more of in line with what market was expecting. The US CPI inflation data came in at 0.4% versus expectation of flat month-on-month increase and year-on-year increase of 3.1% versus expectation of 3.1%. So more of a inline set of data from CPI. Uh, After these data, the key watchable were like dollar index, which came off by around 15 basis point, and bond yield, 10-year bond yield came off by around 4 basis points. The expectation of rate cut in the US in May, the probability of that, which was set around 70 to 73%, remain over there in the even after this CPI inflation data. So more of a neutral type of event which has happened for CPI inflation. Now, the key thing to be watched is the Fed announcing today its policy meeting, and the expectation is that they will remain unchanged in this meeting. But the crucial thing which will be uh, notable will be that how the Fed is commenting about the interest rate cut which market is expecting in the May. In fact, in this meeting, they will be publishing the dot plot, which will indicate where the interest rate Fed is expecting in coming period. So need to be a bit careful because Fed may not be uh, so lenient in cutting the rate, at least in the wording, though it may happen in actual. But right now, since the inflation is still running high, they will not be indicating any rate cut in near future. So quite possible this dot plot may not coincide with what the market is expectations and have some negative impact on the market. So need to be careful for tomorrow. Uh, Apart from that, India CPI was a bit better than what market was expecting, and that came in the market hours, so nothing so great on that. Sorry, that came after the market hour, but yeah, anyhow, the industrial production was also better than what market was expecting, and CPI was also lower than what market was expecting. So both the data were positive for Indian side of activity. Uh, Now, request apart from that, oil came off very sharply yesterday by almost around 4%. This was mainly on account of the increasing production which is happening in US, Brazil, and all. And there is an expectation that there will be higher supply as compared to the demand in the coming year. So the oil is seeing some corrections on that account. Other commodities remain more of a flattish. Now, I'll request technical team to take up from here.
Thank you, sir. Good morning, all of you. Yesterday we saw that some profit booking in higher level, but till the date Nifty trading the important level above that's 20,900 and above range. To expect some positive momentum to till date will continue. Next immediate resistance place around Nifty intraday 20,940. If Nifty open a gap up and sustain this level, then we expect further rally towards 21,000 and 21,100 in upside. Intraday downside, first immediate support place around 20,830. Below that, 20,760 next immediate support for Nifty. Bank Nifty also trading above the important level. That's it, 47,300. And yesterday closed above that level, maintain close. So we expect positive impact today's session also towards 47,380 the next intraday resistance. If sustain this first half an hour, then we expect further rally 47,530, 47,740 in upside. Intraday first major support place around 47,160 and then 47,000 at downside. So both index yesterday closed above important level and managed to sustain this level. Then we expect some positive momentum today's session in both index. Fin Nifty also trading above the important average range, and intraday first immediate resistance place 21,320, and second 21,360, and support place around 21,220. So all three index managed to sustain the above the important level, and we expect some positive momentum for intraday sessions. Stock specific TCS, yesterday we saw that some positive momentum and given a breakout in fresh way, and we expect some positive momentum to be continuing TCS upside 37 80, and then 3800 is the next immediate target. Support place at downside 20 36 40 36 30 at downside. Jindal Steel and Power looks positive. Yesterday, last two trading session, we saw that some volume breakout with price. So we expect this momentum to be continued towards 770 and 780 in upside. Downside, first immediate support place around 738, 736. So Jindal Steel and Power looks positive. Negative side, uh, BPCL looks weak. Yesterday we saw that some pressure in BPCL, so we expect this pressure to be continued towards 420 and 410 at downside. Upside resistance place around 460. That's it for technical. Derivative I can carry.
Yeah, thank you, Vikas. On the derivative front, see, majorly the data is positive. The only thing is, as I said, 21,000 call holds the highest call base, and that is where we are seeing, some sort of selling pressure coming in around the 21,000 levels, and that is a cause of worry because. Every time we are coming to 21,000, some selling comes in, which leads it lower, and open interest is rising at the strike, 21,000 call strike. So that is a cause of worry. So even for today, even though we are opening higher, there is a likelihood that the stocks might come down, especially the small cap, mid cap stocks, along with the index being facing a resistance at 21,000. It can also come lower up to the 20,800, 20,750 odd levels on the future. So that is the only cause of worry. Today would be a profit booking day. If you bought something, it would be advisable to book some profits today from a trading perspective, because markets look like they are going to come lower for the next couple of days. From the stock specific front, apart from banking, all the sectors seem to be, on the higher side, and they look like, some sort of profit booking can come in. Banking still, there is some space left, so I don't think much selling will come in the banking space. But yeah, at this point, book profit should be a better option going forward. Yeah, so that's it from my side. Like to ask the fundamental team to take over.
Good morning. Apollo Microsystems has recently secured multiple orders worth 20 crores from Ministry of Defense. So this is marginally positive. And on Axis Bank, Bain Capital is set to sell a further 1.1% stake via fresh block deal of $444 million. And the offer price is 1109 per share. So slightly below the current market price. So should be negative. Um, on Laurus Labs, there is news that US FDA has issued a Form 483 with 5 observations after inspecting its subsidiary's manufacturing facility in Paravada. So this is negative. And one IPO, India Shelter Finance Corporation, is opening today and will close on 15th, the Friday. We have given subscribe rating. It's a housing finance company. The total issue size is 1,200 crores, of which 400 crores is OFS, 800 crores is fresh issue. It's very similar to Aptus Value Homes, Aavas Financiers, and Home First Finance. The loan book mix is 60% towards home loans and 40% towards loan against property or LAP. Loan book size is just 4,300 crores with average ticket size of 10.5 lakhs. If we compare it with peers, we observe that its loan growth is higher at 41% CAGR over last couple of years, while peers have grown in the range of around 30 odd percent. While its ROA is in line with peers at 4.1%. Company is being valued at 2.6 times FY23 book value post the fund infusion, which we find attractive compared to peers which are trading at 4 times FY23. Thus, we expect good gains on listing from this IPO of India Shelter Finance. Thank you.
Good morning. Wipro has entered into a new agreement with RSA, one of the world's leading general insurance company. Wipro will help accelerate RSA's migration to cloud and build a compliant, secure, and scalable IT infrastructure. It's a 3-year engagement, and the 3-year engagement builds on Wipro and RSA existing relationship, which began in 2016. Deal size is not known. This is positive to Wipro. All cargo terminal CFS volumes for the month of November stood at 47,000 TEUs, which is up 2% year on year and -3%, -13% month on month. This is marginal negative. Gati monthly volume stood at 99 KT, which is up 3.1% year on year, but decline of 12.4% MOM. This is also marginal negative. Thank you.
Good morning. DOMS Industries Limited IPO is opening today and closing on 15th of December. The price band at upper end is set at rupees 790, and we have the recommendation of subscribe. The total issue is of rupees 1200 crore, which consists of fresh issue worth rupees 350 crore and offer for sale of rupees 850 crore by promoters. The Fila Group is offloading its shares worth rupees 800 crore, and it will continue to hold 31% of DOMS holding post issue. The net proceeds from fresh issue to be utilized towards the financing the cost of new manufacturing facility, and the pending is for the general corporate purposes. Company is incorporated in 2006, and it is involved in the manufacturing and selling a wide range of stationery and art products. Primarily, if we look at the product-wise revenue, the 30 to 35% of revenue comes from the wooden pencils, and it has a flagship brand of DOMS, which is in the domestic market as well as over the international market. Other sub-brand are as like C3, Amaris, and Fixifix. It is the second largest player in India's branded stationery and art products, where the market share by value in FY23 was at 12%. It is actually mainly focuses on the R&D, product engineering, backward integrated manufacturing, with its presence in Pan India. Also, its a strategic partnership with Fila Group is enabling it to strengthen its business across international market. Company's financial performance has been strong over the years, where the revenue growth over the between FY22-23 was at 23%, and the profitability has grown by 42%. The issue is valued at 46 times to FY23 EPS, which we believe is fairly valued, and we recommend subscribe with a long-term investment view. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll request commodity team to take up from here.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Good morning, everyone. So tonight, after our market, US Fed meet is there, and we'll have to wait for the statements. So keep light positions. However, One can buy for a pullback in gold around 61,000 and maintain a stop loss of 60,750. On upside, again, profit booking is advisable at 61,350 to 500 levels. In silver also, 71,500, one can initiate a buy for a pullback and keep a stop loss of 70,800. On upside, 70 to 200, 70 to 500, one can take profits. Crude oil have witnessed a sell-off, and prices are likely to correct till 5650, 5600. So any pullback till 5800, one can initiate a sell. And natural gas prices are sustaining below 205 is a resistance zone, and prices are expected to test 185, 180 on downside. In metal front also, we are expecting prices in copper to test 712 to 710 levels on downside. So any pullback till 715.50 or 716, one can initiate a sell with a stop loss of 719. In zinc, prices, if prices are sustaining above 217, there could be some pullback. So buy around 217 with a strict stop loss of 216 for a pullback till 219. So that's it from me. I'll ask Utkarsh to take the call forward.
Thank you, sir. Very good morning, all of you. For today's trading session in USD INR, we are expecting some sideways momentum. If prices breaks the level of 83.46 levels and sustaining above that level, so one can initiate a long positions with a strict stop loss of 83.39 levels for the target of 83.50 levels. In GBP INR, if prices breaks the level of 104.86 levels, so one can initiate a long positions with a stop loss of 104.55 levels for the target of 105.25 levels. In Euro INR, one can initiate a short positions in the range of 20.20 to 20.32 levels with a stop loss of 90.52 for the target of 89.90 and 89.80 levels. In JPY INR, if prices breaks the level and sustainable 57.61 levels, so one can initiate a long positions with a stop loss of 57.36 for the target of 57.93 levels. Thank you.